I say, this story is about not just a man who's been in the Marines, not just a man who's walked by foot in 6 continents and more than 52 million steps around the world. It is a story about a man who walked with God. I couldn't see him, but I know he was always with me. I know he was always protecting me. I was born and raised in New York City, in Spanish Harlem. Growing up in a rough area of New York City prepared me to go to the Catholic school I went to, where the nuns were very strict and beat you with a stick if you didn't do what was right. But it also prepared me for the Marine Corps, where they broke me physically and mentally and molded me to be the person that they wanted me to be. I stayed in the Marine Corps a total of 12 years. I learned a lot about life, traveling, different kinds of people, how to be disciplined and never quit. Do what you're told to do. Never quit. To be a warrior, to be a peacemaker, to learn how to be a gentleman. And yet, a man who knew how to kill. After I got out of the Marine Corps. And then I've had many, many different kinds of jobs, doing different kinds of things. Always paid good, always lived good. I got high with rich people. I got high with people in the business of music and entertainment. They would come to my house. We would all relax, have a joint, they call it, which was marijuana, cocaine. You know those drugs. You've heard of them, and you know what they do to you. That was the day that I was in San Diego, California, in my living room. I had just finished doing a concert, and I was using drugs again, but something happened to me at one moment where I felt kind of like afraid, because something was happening, like I was sick, and my spirit inside, something that I never paid attention to, something inside of me was starting to leave my body. My feet were starting to be elevated from the ground a few inches, started to feel this, and I was afraid. This drugs or whatever is inside is going to kill me, and I was going to die. I would be lost forever and ever and ever, and I was afraid, and I screamed, "Jesus, save me!" And my spirit jumped back into my body, and my girlfriend called the paramedics. They came and they rushed, and they took me to the hospital, and they shot me with different kinds of things. I think it was Valium and whatever. I don't remember what it was. They examined me very thoroughly, and they couldn't find what was going on. Why was I feeling all of this? Why was I talking like this? What was wrong? That they couldn't find it. I was a vegetable for 1 year. I could not function. I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself. I couldn't go outside. I was afraid. I didn't want to die. So I ended up after a year going to a church, and people had prayed for me, and that spirit of death had left me, and the Spirit of the Lord had come on me. I was never the same. From that point on, that's when I started to walk across the United States and around the world.
He has walked more than 20,000 miles throughout the world.
22,000 miles.
He's walked more than 23,000 miles across 5 continents, and he's been to more than 15 countries.
He began walking as a way to connect with Christ.
New York City man has found a unique way to help the victims of Hurricane Katrina.
Everything was provided for me. I've prayed with many, many, many people. We had millions of people. How do you do that? How do you organize it? I didn't, because I didn't know anybody, and I didn't have any money. It was God. God touching certain people to say, help this man. Help this man. He needs help. People all along the United States greeted me, hugged me, pulled their cars off the road and got out of the cars and hugged me and said, keep walking, don't stop walking, keep praying for the kids, etc., etc. It was an act of God. When God is in control, you cannot stop him. And whatever you need, he's going to give to you. He's going to help you with.